Okay, so I just came to a Y and I realized, thanks to Dr. Les, that we are at the down under loop. You can go left or go right. Going right is counterclockwise, unless you want to go which way? Counterclockwise. All right, so peeling off to the right and going clockwise on down under. Counterclockwise. All right, so we're on. Yeah, so we're gonna go right up to Sycamore. Do I do Sycamore today? I don't know. I have to think about it. The Black Diamond. I really like trying to do the Black Diamonds. It's paved. Okay. Come to another Y in the road. That's Little Sugar. What does that sign say?
Little Sugar is this way. Remember the return I was talking about?
Oh, so we're
access that goes counterclockwise down under.
So what are we doing?
Make a left.
Make a left. We're climbing. We're always climbing.
On the way back, you don't want to go to connector.
Okay, I gotta get a little bit more of a run. Does that have a beeper when you back up? Oh, that was mean, huh?
What do you think? If it wasn't for this e-bike, I wouldn't be out here with you.
I know. You know, and you know I'm just razzing because I love you. I razz less because he got an e-bike, but you know what? It's been the best thing for both of us.
Yeah, but it's a super light.
It's a super light. He has to make sure he gets that in. Okay, so we're at this Little Sugar accesses to the right, a green trail, and it's actually paved. And we want to take that left, of course, and that is going to get us, or keep us on down under. All right, so I had to get a little bit of a run. Looks like I need a little bit of a run. Yeah. Huh. All right. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Seems like forever climbing. Whoa. Saving my strength. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do Sycamore today. I'm gonna stick with doing this loop because I have a feeling it's gonna be a long day. And I will come back now knowing how to get to Sycamore and focus just on Sycamore. All it is a half-mile loop, but it is a Black Diamond loop, and it looks, from the videos I've seen, very technical. All right, I'm crawling right now. I got a 1x12, 53 is my largest. I have a 30 on the front. Guys, I'm old. I need help, both physically and mentally. Well, my watch says I made a goal, whatever that means. I can see Les is gonna try to kill me today. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Heavy breathing. Definitely climbing. How's it like to live right there? Talk about out of your garage, right onto a trail. Climbing steep. Now BKCXC says, never sniffle when you're recording. And I owe you a lot. Brian inspired me. Whew. But sometimes you just don't even know when you sniffle. This is so Blowing Springs typical. Major climb to crossing a road, then dropping afterwards. Down under. Man at work. Okay, so this is punchy. Got some short steeps. You want them to wear Mikey out? Give him a whole series of short steeps to climb. I always joke and say it's like a death by 1,000 cuts. Death by 1,000 short steeps for Mikey. Oh, there's a sniffle again. Sorry. If I edit those out, you guys will think I'm cheating. So I'll tell you what, if I sniffle too much, I might cut them out. Might see a micro pause. Here's a little bit more flowy climb. We're at mile 2.46 into our ride. Funny, whenever we start climbing in Blowing Springs, I always think, okay, we're getting ready for another road crossing. Dropping gears. Getting steep again. Here we go. I always worry this bores you to death. I figure you gotta know. Steep. Yep. Coming up to a road, almost predictable. If there's one thing I wish they could engineer a little bit better out in Arkansas, especially in Blowing Springs, is build a little bit more of a serpentine to the roads. Nobody cares if they serpentine downhill, but it sure is nice to be able to serpentine up to the road. Maybe that's a 65-year-old guy talking, but here's a serpentine that's working. Big birds. Ah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Redeemed. It's still steep. So these are all getting recorded right after, I'd say 3 months now, I'm guessing, after we had horrific tornadoes come through this area and just, I would say, knock down thousands upon thousands of trees. Oh, this is fun. And they've been working so hard to clear the trees. off the trail, and neighborhoods, and houses, and power lines. Suck it in while you can. This is nice. Cooler temps right now. Feels like fall. I love fall. However, I'm not really keen on what's after it. That winter thing. I never thought it got so cold in Arkansas. The coldest I've experienced so far at our house, which is out by Huntsville. Okay, we got a sign coming up here. This must be Sycamore. Yep. So this is Sycamore right here. I can see where it just drops crazy. Okay, so I'll come back for Sycamore. I talked myself out of it only because I think this 5.5 on down under is gonna put me under. I'm joking, of course. But this has got some great views to it. Oh, I can see Sycamore is, yeah, I'm looking at it out to the right. It's definitely gonna be a chunk fest. Tech Fest. Oh. So down under's a blue. Probably we already mentioned that. Probably threw up a big blue banner. I think that's a blue. I'll give you guys some peace and quiet for a little bit here. How's that sound? Like peace and quiet? All right, another grind climb on some loose scree. Oh, steep. .3 miles in. Steep and very loose. Les is gonna kill me. Les is trying to kill me. He's trying to get back at me for last Wednesday. Very loose. I didn't look to see which is the preferred direction on this. But at this moment, I would say it's probably clockwise, unless it has the equal amount of climbing going the other direction. We're doing it counterclockwise right now. Definitely a cross-country trail. Dropping gears. I'm sensing a road coming up. Yeah?
I was dying.
I was just saying that he remembers doing this on his regular mountain bike, non-E. Said he was dying. Loose and steep. I wonder if the direction preferred is clockwise.
No.
No?
You're going to see why when you hit that little down.
Gotcha.
Downhill. Same thing. You don't want to be climbing up there, you want to be going down.
Okay.
as fast as you want, man.
He says we got some fun coming ahead. That makes it worthwhile going clockwise, counterclockwise.
Same elevation both ways.
It is?
Climb, yeah.
Same elevation both ways? Okay.
850 feet, like that.
850?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's 850, either way.
Okay. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Feel like forever climbing. Oh, except for, so it's all uphill except for the downhill parts. And if you're talking to a newbie, you say it's all downhill except for the uphill parts. Just two. All right. So we are in Little Sugar. Sugar.
Water, man.
We're gonna get a little bit of water and keep on going. All right, so Les is informing me that up ahead is actually the official Down Under trailhead. This is my first time here, so I really didn't know. Sign says Down Under to the right. We go to the right. Oh man, when you stop and you get a little bit of sweat going, I know, I say it every trail, right? Every video I say it, but man, you get a little bit of movement going, and it is just like swamp going. Rocket, J Squirrel. Never been here, so I'm just trying to be a little cautious. This is a fun descent though. It's rough, but it's fun. Some of the rocks, you kick your front tire to the left or the right unexpectedly. So I'm just trying to put some balance on the front wheel, as well as keep my weight back to the front. But this is good. This is leading up to the trailhead? Nice. Well, that was sweet. I guess in Arkansas you never really leave society. Ah, tunnel vision to the right. Down under, down under, straight in. Hope I didn't make a wrong turn because I don't see a parking lot. Corner of Prescott Road and East Elvendon Drive.
That was fun.
Huh?
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. So we're coming up on that parking lot?
No, the sign. There's a really cool sign there.
Up ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
What parking lot?
I thought you said that was a trailhead up ahead.
No, we just left that. That was the parking lot.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought we were going to the trailhead parking lot.
Yeah, you see that parking lot on Google.
Yeah. Nice gentle climb. We're at mile 4.68 from where we started. This is nice. Good place to recover. You were hammering those uphills. Oh yeah, there we go. Welcome to Down Under. I couldn't even say an Australian accent on that. All right, mate. I was thinking Crocodile Dundee. That dates me. Oh, and that one guy that did all those animal shows. Oh, God rest his soul. He got stung by a stingray barb right in the heart. Talk about an exciting guy. A lot of 2 and 3 inch rock in Bella Vista. The disadvantage is it makes it squirrely on the trails at times. But the advantage is that in wet weather you can often ride. All right, here we go with some climbing again. It's down, all downhill except for those uphill parts.
It's a little low.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the same, I got a low rear tire. I used to be one of those 18, 22 PSI guys. Body taught me otherwise. It says run 30. It keeps it consistent in the corners and G outs. I tend to agree with that. Plus, I run Recon's 2.4s front and rear. Just seems to work well out here, except for the really loose scree. I'm jealous of all these people that live right off the trail, Les.
I know, huh?
Man, I live about 20 minutes southeast of Huntsville and there's nothing out there. Now that was a good transition to the road. No brutal last minute climb. We're rolling? All right, well hang on. Oh, this is terrible. Big berms. I can tell you get a lot more speed, but being my first time, I would say that, don't I? Oh man, look at all the damage from the tornado. Plural, tornadoes. Oh, this is horrible. Guys, don't ride this trail. It's too much fun. Don't come to Arkansas, don't ride this trail. Don't ride down under. It's no fun. Oh yeah. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about having grip shift for. Instant shifting. Unless you're, what, you got automatic transmissions nowadays? Jeez. Pretty soon you guys will be just wearing goggles on the couch riding bikes. Nothing like a good old, what they call today an acoustic bicycle. Cable shifting. That's me. Makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Not bad for a first run down. Now that I know what I'm getting myself into. Ooh. Take the governor off, governor. Back into climbing. You single speeders out there, I have so much respect for you. I know. The secret is it's not that tough. But yeah, it is. Oh, my watch is telling me I just extended my recovery time. Mile 5.54 from our trailhead. Well, that garage better be full of mountain bikes when that house is built. See, now this is a nice ascent to the road. Ascent. Doable.
How'd you like that downhill?
That was terrible, Les. I was telling people not to do this trail because that descent was just way too much fun. All right, crossing the road, 5.7 miles in. That was a decent climb up. I know I'm panting. I get the sniffles today. Nobody wants to listen to sniffles. I'm letting Brian from BKXC down. Oh man. Serpentine, serpentine. You see, this is the way it should be to get to the road. Lots of serpentine. That way you're not just climbing straight up. Although, some people are into that, right? I guess I am too. I moved here. Well, I'd say this is a fun trail. If you're looking for work, you're gonna get some work out of this. I'm not gonna kid you. These are pyramid tetons there. Sorry about that. I don't have as much couth as Brian does. Steep, really steep. Really, really steep. Why? Oh. That's stuff that wears me down fast. Oh, they're tricking us. I thought we were moving into a drop. This is super steep. I consider myself in pretty good shape, and my legs are feeling it. 5.91 miles in. Oh boy. Bottom of the gears. I mean, this makes for certainly awesome descending. I guess you can't have it one way. All right, the sweat's starting to pour now. Cruise where you can. So many trees down from the tornadoes. Les, I just read that Arkansas is the second most dangerous tornado country.
Really?
Yeah, second most dangerous state.
Kansas?
Arkansas, believe it or not. You think Texas would be with all the tornadoes they have, or Oklahoma, but
Yeah.
But they're talking about deadliest. So I guess it comes down to population.
I talked to a lot of people who've been here like 40 years and they said that was the worst thing they've ever seen.
Yeah,
So
I've heard that as well, that this last one was the worst.
I think we're mostly okay here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're talking further south and further west. All right. All right. I said that already. Oh, this is, believe it or not, this is much needed right now. I never promised you I was a superhero.
I got boost.
You got boost. Look at that. It's like Star Trek. Watching the Enterprise take off. Notice how he showed me up on the straightaway flat. I give Les a hard time about his e-bike. I'm 65 years old. I have 2 titanium knees, a plated collarbone, a plated left ankle. Whew. You really showed me up on that flat straightaway. Oh, I love to give Uncle Les a hard time.
I think this is like a mile.
All right, so 6.22 miles into our ride from where we started on the trails, down under turns to somewhat of a paved road, paved trail, I should say, for about a mile, mile and a half, you said?
Yeah, I think this is it. A lot of fun.
Kind of interesting, huh? All right, we're gonna give it a shot. I mean, that is fun. Talk about 0 roll problems. I mean, there are other paved single tracks in Arkansas, a couple of them actually, and they are a hoot. Hoot. Who says hoot? That's like when I say, hey, roll film. Oh, this is fun. Hard to make a mistake. Like they always say, learn the trail before you ride the trail. Man, only in Arkansas, come on. Who does this? You know, Arkansas claims to be the mountain biking capital of the world. I mean, it's not. There are so many epic places on the planet to go ride mountain bikes. But let's face it, Arkansas is certainly one of the meccas of the universe. Ha! This is just flat out weird. Ugh, good guy. Somebody had some leftover asphalt.
One of these days I'm going to session that thing and work on my cornering.
I'll take you to a place where you want to session your cornering.
Really?
Yeah, it's in Bentonville. It's paved, it's wide, it's huge, and it's a blast.
Oh, boo-boo.
And it's just absolutely designed to session. Maybe. I can't remember the name of the trail right now. One of the things about these nice big berms out here in Arkansas is that they build them big, but then when the rains come, and I'm talking about torrential rains, it often removes the light soil and just leaves big chunky rocks there. And as you're plowing through a corner, you come up on this massive boulder. Huge. Some people call them monkey heads, baby heads. Call them what you want. But they can stop you in your tracks. That was awful sharp. Well, this is flat out weird. I mean, fun weird. Tight. I gotta admit, it's fun. Well, I'll tell you what though, careful, you get some sand on it, and then you're talking a whole different ballgame. Why don't they crown it with the highways? What's wrong with these people? Like I have room to complain, right? This is fun, and I'm making fun. What a crack up. Oh, I see. So to the left is what? Because they say we're going to the right. Oh, connector. We're done.
Well, we can go to Little Sugar Access.